Do you know where your best business idea is not going to come from? Staring at a blank screen at 2 p.m. on a Tuesday trying to brainstorm because you put in your color-coded calendar brainstorm time. Your brain doesn't work like that. Your best ideas come in sideways, in the shower, on a walk, standing in a line at the supermarket, right before you fall asleep, and you're missing most of them because no one taught you how to catch them. So let's fix that. Okay, confession time. You know where I got the idea for most of my stage talks? In the shower or while I'm sleeping. So when it's in the shower, I run out in a towel, soaking wet, and run down to scribble what came. Or it comes in a dream and I come. And I know it sounds crazy, but it doesn't come in strategy sessions and not at my desk and not in some fancy mastermind. I was in the shower, completely unplugged from work with music playing, and the ideas hit me, fully formed, crystal clear, like it'd been waiting for me to shut up long enough to hear it, which I don't shut up very often. I literally grab my phone with my wet hands and voice note and write the whole thing before it runs away. Those frameworks have built multi-six figures in my business. From a random shower, from a dream that I had that gave me an idea. And here's what kills me. How many $1 million ideas have you lost because you were too busy working to find them? Everyone thinks that the structure and the consistency will bring the creativity, and that's not how creativity works. The ideas don't come when you're trying to think of them. So let me explain the science, because there's actual neuroscience behind this, and it's going to make you rethink your entire work schedule. Sorry, all you very organized people. Your brain has two modes: focus mode and diffuse mode. Focus mode is when you're grinding, executing, problem solving, in the do. Back-to-back Zooms, checking email, writing copy, actively doing the thing. And it's awesome. Diffuse mode is when your brain is wandering, recharging, resting. You're in the shower, you're driving, you're on a walk, you're playing with your kids, you're listening to music, you're doing something that doesn't require intense mental effort. And here's the plot twist though. Breakthrough ideas almost never come in focus mode because your brain's already busy. In focus mode, that brain is following known pathways. You're working within existing frameworks, optimizing, not innovating. You're basically running the same loops you always run, which feel very effective. But why you keep getting the same ideas you always get? When you step into diffuse mode, your brain goes rogue, full Maverick version. Starts making weird-ass connections, pulling from completely unrelated domains, seeing patterns you'd never notice while staring at your laptop. That's when those best ideas come. It's not a cute coincidence. It's neuroscience. Your brain needs the space to innovate. But when you're so locked in focus mode, you never give diffuse mode a chance to thrive in you. You're grinding 12-hour days, back to meetings, inbox zero, constant output, and then you wonder why you feel creatively blocked. There's no room. You're creatively constipated. You're not blocked. You're just never in the mental state where breakthroughs can happen. It's like complaining you can't sip while doing shots of espresso. So let me give you the framework for catching sideways ideas. Number one, building white space aggressively. And I don't mean self-care Sunday where you light a candle and feel guilty for not working. Been there, done that. I mean strategic, non-negotiable, protect it like a client call, white space in your life. Time where you explicitly not trying to produce anything. For me, is when I do yoga, or I take a long walk, or I take a nap, or I do what's called a thinking shower, which are different from regular showers, obviously. I protect these only in the past couple of years like they're revenue-generating activities because they are. Some of my best offers, frameworks, and workshops came from that white space, not grinding time. So what's your diffuse mode activity? Walking, running, cooking's another one for me. Staring at the ceiling? Find it, schedule it, and put the guilt down. 3 times a week minimum. And if you're rolling your eyes right now like, I don't have time for that, cool. Enjoy your mediocre ideas then. Step number 2, create a capture system, or you're going to lose everything. So the hard part about this is that most of your best ideas disappear because you don't write them down. You think, ooh, that's good, I'll remember that. Narrator, she never remembers it. Your brain is not a filing cabinet, it's a processor, and it's chaotic. It's designed to think things, not to store things. So you need an external capture system. For me, it's voice notes. This little thing here has everything in it. The second an idea hits, mid-workout, mid-conversation, mid-supermarket, mid-whatever, I voice note it. I don't care how awkward it looks. I don't care if people are watching me. I don't care if it's in public, because I know creative ideas are slippery little bastards. And if you don't capture them, immediately they're gone. Liz Gilbert says in her creativity book that if you don't use your creative ideas, they go to someone else. We are led by creativity. So find your system, voice notes, carrier pigeon, little scribbles of paper, a notebook, whatever it is, always have it with you. And number 3, you've got to follow the energy. Not all ideas are created equal. Some are just fine or repetitive. Interesting, but not urgent. Write them down. You can revisit them later. You look at them and you're like, But some ideas hit differently, and they land with this energetic boom, a feeling of yes, this. It's almost physical. You can feel it in your chest. Your brain lights up. You get goosebumps. Those are the ones to pay attention to. It's your intuition screaming, this one matters. But here's what most people miss. They don't capture all of them, so they don't know which ones land. They dismiss it. It's too simple. That's too weird. It's the 4th time I said that. This doesn't fit with what I'm currently doing. People won't understand it, and they file it away or they delete it and ignore it completely. Don't do that. When an idea lands with energy, it's not random. It's a reason. It's a signal. You've got to trust it, even if it doesn't make any logical sense yet. Number 4, we've got to create idea collisions. So breakthrough ideas don't stay in your lane. They come from cross-pollination. I got one of my best workshop ideas from combining something I learned from watching a comedy show on Netflix, and I never watch TV, with something that I noticed while out on a walk in New York City. Had nothing to do with coaching. My brain is crazy, but the collision was gold. So you've got to do this move. Stop consuming only content in your industry. Read books, watch movies that have nothing to do with your work. Watch documentaries about random topics. Talk to people in completely different fields. Your brain will start connecting dots you didn't know existed. Some of the most innovative businesses out there come from idea collisions. Examples: Airbnb, hospitality and technology; Uber, transportation and app design; Peloton, fitness and gamification. So what 2 unrelated things can you smash together? And lastly, honor your timing. You may have a brilliant idea, and you may immediately try to force it into execution. You rush it. You try to produce it and make it into a product before it's fully formed, and it flops because it wasn't cooked yet. Ideas have their own marinating period. Sometimes an idea needs to sit and gestate and develop and evolve. You need to let it sit and play with it. Let it reveal itself. Let it morph into what it's supposed to be. Some of my best ideas sit for months in my notebook before I knew what to do with them. And that's okay. You can't rush the magic just because you're impatient. So you've got to let the idea become what it's supposed to be. So here's your weekly assignment. I want you to identify your diffuse mode activity. What pulls you out of the grind brain and lets you wander? Step 2, I want you to schedule it. 3 times this week, non-negotiable. Treat it like it's a board meeting with your most important client. Number 3, set up that capture system right now before you forget it. Paper, voice, pen, carrier pigeon. Number 4, when an idea lands, capture it immediately. Don't trust future you to remember shit. And step number 5, at the end of the week, I want you to review. Which ideas came with energy? Do they still land? Those are your gold. The next breakthrough is not going to come from sitting at that desk for 12 hours. It's going to come in sideways, and when you're not looking at it. So when you finally shut up long enough to hear it, you will have your net ready to catch it sideways, upside down, up, or down. Start wandering. Your $1 million idea is waiting for you, possibly in the shower. I'll see you next week. Don't forget to hit subscribe.